Hey everybody, how's it going? Like Butter here. Today I'm going to be bringing you some Ghost Recon Wildlands gameplay. Now I want to give my first impressions and my opinions on the beta. Now obviously I don't want to be too, harsh on the game because it is a beta. I don't want to, kind of assume that things aren't going to be fixed. But, I was in the alpha, and I also partook in the beta as well, and I want to give my opinions on the game overall. Now, I think there's been kind of a backlash on this game because a lot of people expected it to be like The Division, and this game isn't like The Division at all. It's almost like a third-person Far Cry type of game. That's the kind of feel I get when I start infiltrating bases and outposts and stuff. I feel like I'm kind of playing a shooter, recon version of, something like Far Cry. And I really like that. It's really super fun, and playing it with a couple of buddies was just absolutely hilarious. We were just laughing the entire time. So I want to talk about, what I think the game is going to be like, and to give my opinions if I think it's going to be a game that you will enjoy. So this is nothing like The Division. The Division is a looter shooter that has longevity. They have constant updates, every couple of months that add tons of new content to the game. And if you're expecting that type of longevity out of this game, especially with no PvP, you are going to be buying this game for the wrong reasons. However, if you want to get this game because it's a change of pace, it's something you can do with your friends and kind of relax and not be too stressed out, then this will be the game that you want to get, because it's very fun. It's very not stressful at all. It's just kind of chill. You go in, you tactically take out enemies and stuff, and it's a good time. It's really fun, and I can see them expanding on this game quite a bit. However, like I said, this isn't going to be like a game that overtakes The Division. Like, I've seen some people say, oh, when this game comes out, The Division's gonna die. Please, there's no way that this game would ever kill The Division. The Division's going to stay strong, and it's going to continually grow like it has been. 1.6 has been great. I did a video yesterday talking about that, and The Division's just getting better and better with each patch. So, yeah, this game isn't going to be taking the place of The Division, but I do think that this will be a good game to hop on here and there. If you're looking for this to be your full-time game, that's not going to happen. I'm just going to let you know right now. So if you have the decision to pick something like this, or Mass Effect, if you're looking for longevity, is probably the better choice. I haven't played any of the Mass Effects, but I've heard quite a lot about it, and apparently Mass Effect is a pretty awesome RPG. So if it's coming between this and Mass Effect, you might want to pick up Mass Effect for that matter. But like I said, if it's going to be a game that you just kind of want to hop on here and there, this will be that type of game. And I kind of get like a Dead Island feel of it when you're playing co-op. It's kind of like just this thing you go around and you do, and after you're done with everything, there's really not much else to do, so you're just going to be waiting for updates and whatnot. Apparently, I'm not sure how true this is, PvP is confirmed for after launch, and I'm assuming that's because when they started releasing details on Wildlands and people saw that there was no PvP, I think a lot of people were really confused, considering that the map is so unbelievably large. You would think that they would want to incorporate some sort of PvP, maybe not in the open world, but, even though that would, oh my god, just that would blow my mind. That would make this game amazing if they made it so that, you were in the open world and you could go do your missions, and you had like NPCs around, and you could farm stuff and all that, but you could come across other squads. That would be amazing. Even if it was only like 24, player servers like The Division is, I think that would be so phenomenal. And I think that's the way they should have went anyways. Like when you look at games like DayZ or any of the other survival games, like having RPG elements mixed in with a survival feel is probably one of the coolest feelings I've ever had in a video game. So in order for this game to kind of get that longevity, they're going to have like really rare weapons. And I know obviously they don't want to go the looter shooter feel, but have some sort of like grade weapon, like have high grade weapons, have legendary weapon type of things, or legendary drops, and have it so that, there's some sort of small RNG involved, or else I don't think anyone's going to continuously want to, grind this game if everyone's kind of, getting the same stuff all the time. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What did you guys think of the beta? I thought it was awesome. Like, the game looks fantastic. I actually have a lot of my settings turned down right now, which is why the lighting looks weird. But I get better FPS. It's not like super optimized. And the movement and like cover system and stuff is a bit clunky, but then again, it is a beta and it could improve drastically. And I don't want to give, 100%, set in stone opinion on this game, because the Division is most of you guys know. I mean, you can tell by how I'm talking about it. I'm like that one girl that won't shut up about her ex-boyfriend. That was a really, really terrible comparison. But anyways, the Division beta was also super underwhelming for me. Like, I really enjoyed the DZ part of it, but like the mission, if you remember, Madison Field Hospital, and eventually they unlock the subway morgue, those are like two of the worst missions in the game. So I think a lot of people are kind of giving opinions a little bit too early on the storyline. I know they said that a lot of the missions are going to be go here, take this guy prisoner, or take this thing, but there might be more in-depth missions down the road. I remember seeing in the early alpha, there was NPCs that had armor. It was kind of like these NPCs here, the Unidad, but they had like armor bars above their head, which was kind of like it reminded me of the Division kind of. I haven't seen that yet in this beta, so maybe they're kind of keeping that back for now, or we're not in those areas quite yet. But I think there's going to be more challenging stuff to do further into the story, so I'll be picking this game up. If you're still really iffy on it, I would wait and see, because I think there's going to be an open beta. Eventually, Ubisoft always does close an open betas. So anyways, I'm going to let the rest of this gameplay run out without commentary. If you want to kind of get more of a feel of what it's like in the immersion, I will turn the volume up for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop the video a like, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.